Hello and welcome back to Stoneshard. We're on day 3 of the campaign. And so far, it's going okay. We got ourselves a sword. We got ourselves some new armor. We managed to get through a cathedral yesterday, which was a heck of a challenge. And now we're sort of on a run around, cashing in some various quests. We learned the fate of the scouting party. We've got this item stored in our inventory right now. So what we were going to do today, we were going to check out a couple of points of interest around here. And then we were planning to bring the caravan up north, somewhere around here, cash in these quests, find this herbalist, and then maybe weave our way back up to the starting area, just because there's some points of interest around here. There's probably some easier quests for us to do. We've got access to the Rotten Willow Tavern as well, which is where the bad guy quests are. And then Denbury, which is actually a new town in this expansion, is down here. But this is much higher level zones. I think this is like level 10, level 15. So I'd like to head up to this sort of earlier area since we are still a bit rookie mode. One big thing is that we have no healing items. Nor do we really have any food. So let's see if maybe we can make something first here before we go. Like these lentil soup. Our armor is also taking a bit of a ding, so we could use this metal to just fix that up a little bit. And then we could start ourselves off with a nice little pot of lentil soup. I tell you what, I'll leave that filled. We'll just collect some fresh water. And we'll go on an adventure. We got a bit of money and we also got some nice gemstones and stuff here to sell. So when we do go back to town, we'll be able to cash in a big quest. Actually, how many days do we have for this? We still have 3 days. So we got lots of time to cash this in. Gonna make you buy a new game? I mean, this is a good one to go for, so. I've been thoroughly enjoying our little bits of exploration thus far. Even though it's been so brutally hard. We've died quite a few times. This does not look like a good sign. A Gulon den. I don't know what a Gulon is, but they also appear to not be here. So maybe we could avoid it. Don't mess with it. Sad fact about the Titanic, you know, someone in their late 30s who didn't know it was a real ship and only found out when they were watching the movie for the first time. Yeah, there was a ton of people on Twitter who was like, oh my God, the Titanic is real? And we all got really sad about it. They were watching the movie for the first time. I commented on the good practical effects of the sinking and they got upset at spoilers. Ooh. Bison, very high danger. Okay. Let's not even go anywhere near them if that's the case. Banditos. Okay. Give a little shout, a little parry. Dude, I love the confusion from that war shout that just stops that guy from joining in the fight at all. Ah, you vermin! Get Shrek'd, you bandits. Nothing to it. at this awful rainy day. Tried explaining the real story, but was called stupid for thinking the movie was real. Oh, big moo cows. Give them a pet. Somebody did offer a quest for us to get a bison horn, but I'm learning now when something says very high danger, it means very high danger. Okay, I heard two. So we got bandits of some kind. We also have something else killing bandits. Oh my God. It's the bison. They're not mad at me, are they? Oh my God. The bandits tried to kill the bisons and the bisons just absolutely destroyed them. Well, I'm really grateful for that. That guy had a two-handed sword. I need a lockpick. Am I really out of lockpicks? Nice. Bolt of cloth and a boar pelt. I mean, I guess I'll just steal that. Are you gonna get mad if I approach? Yes, you are. I want those. Those are worth money. Entertainment News said that the Costa Concordia was like the real life Titanic. Oof. Real palm face. Dying to you was preferable to being smushed by bisons. If we come across a crowbar, they have 10 uses. I am fairly certain we have a crowbar in our base. I guess there's no way to check. Our inventory back there. Well, we can do a quick swap around. It's only 2 short frames over. We either got a lockpick or a crowbar. Or we got that crowbar on a run where we died. Not quite so useful. I mean, we could just smash the chest open, but I feel like I'd rather come back to it later. Raven Hill. Yeah, you know what? Let's just do that. We're going to hit the road. Let's go like right here. Perfect. For ammo.
Happy New Year, Agent in chat. May 2025 be filled with happiness.
Thank you so much, dude. Happy New Year to you as well. I hope all is good. Lots of saga antelope in this area. Would be great with a ranger to hunt if we ever come back. I mean, we're trying to get a ranger. We could go cash in this quest right now. We could actually go cash in this quest and get the ranger. And you know what? I'm out of money. So why don't I probably do this then? I'm going to take a bunch of this loot into town to sell. As much of it as we can. That. There's no room to take that pot. That's good. So we have Manshire and we have a southern outpost. I'm going to head due south, and then maybe we'll also trigger some other things in scouting. Do a little explore around. Haven't looked at Stoneshard in over a year. What are your favorite changes since you last played? Definitely the caravan. I haven't played it since it first came out. And at that point, it was extremely bare bones. Like, I don't even think there was magic in it when it first came out. But now there's a whole bunch of quests to do. There's nice travel. Ooh, what are these? Beehives. Honeycombs. Stole your honey. Oh, I like that there's like little icons you can put on the map here as well. I suppose the smart thing would have been actually bringing my whole caravan down to this area. If I had just moved next to town, I probably could have sold all my stuff directly from the caravan, but you know what? It don't matter. Sheep! That's a lot of sheeps. Charcoal chunk. We need this. For upgrading the kitchen? I think we just need one. Okay, everybody in this town is currently asleep, so let's just go to the inn. We'll rent ourselves a nice room. And we can grab a bite in the morning. Or grog a bit. Good thing you look at all those honeycombs and referral links in them. Now, these honeycombs were stealing my referrals. Sleep in a little bit here. Just really is realizing I can't even buy any food because we have so much in our inventory right now. Okay, first things first, it's gonna be this blacksmith. A mercenary. This bodes ill. This guy needs iron. 5 ingots of iron. Well, you'll buy some of this stuff, but not very much. I feel like stuff like the silver is better sold to someone else. Ooh, a crude longsword. This is a much better version of what we have. Increased block, stagger. We found a bastard sword before, and it gave really good bleed chance, but it didn't give block chance. I feel like a long sword is much more the vibe of what we're doing. Where we want to end up being a duelist more than anything else. Man, I would love to buy some gear from this guy. What are the other shops in this town? Are there other shops? Just like the general vendor, I guess. Pigeon cage. So the other thing is I just want to keep upgrading the town, the caravan. 27, 43, 40. Okay, so he's buying all this stuff for basically the same price. You buy the books. This guy looks like a tanner, so he'd probably buy the hides for the best price. Like how Markiplier called the honey whoopsie. Please don't sue me, honey, back in 2020. He was ahead of the vibe. What are you selling? A backpack. Oh my god, that's nice. We'd have to lose the cloak, but we'd be able to store a bunch more items. Ooh, how much is that? 124 bucks. Okay, it doesn't store a lot of items. But it does store some. God damn. This happened last time. For whatever reason, this moonstone is flagged as stolen. That wasn't what I meant to do. That wasn't what I meant to do. Want to put all my coins back in the bag. It's a 220 crown fine. I don't know that this ever goes away unless I pay it. So I'm going to just bite the dust here. Rather than having to go back to his save. I don't know if there's a book vendor in town. $592, not much. Is that card saying mercenaries bode ill? Pretty accurate. Oh, there is the book vendor here. Oh yeah, okay, there is the book vendor here. I didn't sell these books. Okay, the book vendor will not buy books. Honestly, seems like a bit of a missed opportunity for that book vendor, but this guy's got a map of the outskirts, but I don't know that we need that. If I'm remembering right, the village elder is actually down here by the beehive. The beehive, the pigeon nest. Doesn't get our rare tomes. These are strongest tomes. About my contract, I'm done with it. Oh, so much money. I'm looking for work. Raven Hill shimmers with a ghastly glow. Listen, the last double star quest we did was really tough. Right now, I feel like going to that herbalist and bringing him back to town is a better choice. Dude, everybody is so mean about me being a woman mercenary. It's absolutely crazy rude. We're going to sell this stuff off. I'm also just realizing if there's no herbalist in town, am I not going to be able to find any herbal meds? Oh, I need $1,000 to upgrade the camp. You're a wine vendor. Spoils in 20 days, 15 days, 20 days, 20 days. Five days. Just gonna buy some vegetables to take back home. $17. How much did I say that longsword was? $800? Kind of feels like it's a good idea. It's just the straight upgrade from what we have, and we've been struggling with the stuff that we have, so. Because you should have been a mage, not some dirty peasant in armor. Probably very accurate that it would be a female mercenary in that period. Yeah. I mean, they're super rude about it, but I'm not gonna have enough money if I do this. But I'm gonna do it anyway because I think we're just desperate for a new weapon. So I have a further question, which does this guy have any tomes of identify? 13 gold. That's not bad at all. We do have a couple of magic things to identify back at the base. All right. While I'm here, might as well have a quick pray. Live, laugh, love. You know how it is. Wait, so no medical equipment. The church sells some? Sorry, I guess I should have asked him. So you just need an altar and you can already upgrade your caravan to have a praise site? Yes, that was correct. We need exactly this thing right here. This guy does have healing salves. I'm gonna have to buy them. That's a bit expensive, considering I have no money. All right, I'll buy some drugs as well. Pick up that charcoal on the way out of town. Thank you. I think I only needed one more, but we'll grab the extras just in case. And honestly, I think we need a handful of different herbs. So I'm just going to grab a handful of this stuff. Worst case, we make more fodder out of it, so. Or more lentil soup. What am I doing here? There you go. Merry Christmas. Get very soapboxy and go on a rant about the overused trope in media. It's pretty common in a lot of certainly in a lot of like medieval fantasy games. It is kind of like her whole backstory is that she lost her knighthood because she was a lady. So I think them like bringing that up when you're in town is just trying to drive that idea home. Couldn't find anywhere for that drifter sword. Okay, so if I control click, no. Shift click. We have a couple of magical items. They were this belt, this potion, and this mace. I'm gonna go with the potion and the belt right now. And then I'm gonna make some soup. We've got a reliable rope belt, but it's in really, really bad shape. And a potion of anesthesia resets pain and gives full resistance to pain for some time. Well, that seems kind of useful. Actually, let's put that in there with this. Now we have like a actual solid set of stuff on us. We can put that over, those over. That's no good for us. I don't think we need the bloodletting lancet right now. You can make me peasant stew. Leeks and onions I can actually make a salad out of. Tomato, beets, carrots. Oh, I can also make vegetable salads. That's probably better than peasant stew. Totally is. I'm wondering if I just throw everything in the cooking pot. Can I just craft in mass? Add meat. You have horses? Like if I just do this, will it use all of it? Probably not, right? Definitely not. Will spoil in 3 days. You know what? I have a plate on me. Or a bowl. Vegetable or a mushroom. You know what? I have one more lentil. Let's just make a bit of extra gruel for us. Yeah, hunger's at 19. We'll make 1 peasant stew. Eat that right up. And I think I'll probably keep this out of my inventory for now. Okay, I feel good about this. We've got a little spot nearby. Let's do a very quick save. And let's go off on an actual adventure. The hero's journey is okay, but if it's just because it feels like lazy writing, it's a fantasy setting. You you create the socio-politics in your world? Yeah. That stew is going to slush all over the backpack? Nah, it'll be fine. Don't worry about it. It'll be great. A nice slushy stew. Dragon Prince, Mystery of Avros, PG as F. But what great storytelling and world building it was. I mean, oftentimes some of the PG stuff does have really good world building. Avatar, a great example of this.
Hey. Hey.
Okay. Got you. Yo, we are so good at dueling. Are these worth keeping? Probably not. 60.59. Yeah, I mean, it seems like unless they're in good quality, generally the answer is no. All right, this guy's a spear guy. We'll cut his hands so that he fumbles. No problem. Golden Dang. That's in pretty good shape. You can shoot through that, can you? Probably use a shield then. Come here. You get back here right now, young man. I've never had him run like that so much. That's better. I don't even know if it's worth taking out the shield anymore at this point. Norath, hello. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. That leather is going to have potato and carrot smell for the next few years. Kingdom Come Deliverance. It makes sense. The game is rooted in real historical settings, so the ideas need to reflect the thinking of the day. Yeah. problematic by today's value, but something like in The Witcher, which has the freedom to take liberties given the fantasy setting. I think that's fairly true. I mean, like, yeah, Kingdom Come Deliverance is very specifically set in, like, Wenceslas's Bohemia, so. It all sort of depends on how you look at it. Like, it can be, it also depends on, like, what the mechanics are around it, I think, a lot of the time. Like, in certain games, it is fun to play with that disadvantage. I think it's always just best to have it as an option that you can choose to turn on or off depending on how you prefer to play. Dude, this camp has nothing in here. Just a bunch of bandits. I mean, I guess we leveled up at least. Level 5. I'm going to take some agility because I like counter-attacking right now. That seems to be working out really well for us. Two-handed sword counters, replenish max energy and skill cost. What else we got? Warfare. Oh, we did pick up level 2 warfare. Defensive tactic maneuver. Crit, avoidance, block chance, dodge chance, counter chance, bleed resistance. For 8 turns plus 2 for each enemy within vision. Basic strikes, shots, and using attack skills reduce the number of stacks. Killing enemies increases the number of stacks. Cool. So this is literally, it's like, oh, if you're surrounded, you take a parry stance and you just try to counter as much as possible. Successful strikes and shots apply their targets with crit, avoidance, and fortitude. Seize the initiative. Opportune moments. I am interested in taking defensive tactics as a maneuver. Brace for impact gives us dodge and block. Rest mode doesn't reduce the duration of vigor. Removes rest mode's penalties for restoration. Sleeping at bedrolls activates vigor. Stops all bleeding and removes gaping wounds. Worsens the condition of each body part affected. I'm curious about this. What else do we have here? Offensive tactic. Crit, accuracy, fumble, cooldown, blah, 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 blah. If equipped with a one-handed melee weapon while the second hand slot is empty, grants bonuses. Oh, that's actually dueling. I'm gonna take defensive tactics. I like the thought behind it. There's nothing in the pot. There's nothing in there. Yeah, these bandits suck. Archer doesn't actually want to fight toe-to-toe. Wow, yeah, right? He knew how to shuck and jive. Do a little kiting. Writers tend to base more on reality. Like some writers write what they know. It's tricky to write a whole new world. Yeah. You're always going to have like a little bit of, or you're more often than not going to have a little bit of your own world and personality seep into whatever you write. We might as well pick mushrooms if we find some good ones. Tasty treats. The mouse hiding behind the bushes with a bunch of copyright lawyers. No, I don't think they have the copyright anymore. The specialty of two-handed swords is crowd control, bleeding, high damage, area damage, mobility, and survivability. When you crit, you cleave through multiple tiles and you have a 50% bleed chance. So I'm kind of building it under this idea that like we get surrounded by things and then we just fight a whole bunch of stuff all at once. Hermit's hut. Chicken coop. Full of rotten eggs. Ooh, I don't think he's coming out of here. What do we get? Herbal extract. Crafting kit, a workbench, a poppy, hemp, and wormwood or henbane. And an old remedy book. Oh, this is kind of useful. Teaches you what most of the herbs are for. No way. How big is this? Oh. It stores potions and herbs and then has what, 4, 8, 12 slots? I mean, that's literally better than this knapsack in every way. It's that knapsack plus it stores a whole bunch of potions. Even put my water in here. Damn, I wish we didn't spend all that money on this knapsack. All right. Well, that is what it is. I mean, I guess we could find some other stuff. If we wanted to. But I don't know that there's much point. Murdered and robbed some old man. Listen, I went to go find this old man and he was dead when I got there. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Uh-oh. How many? Just 2? You gotta love those big crits. Oh, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. Oh, here's an important question. So maybe I should keep a band-aid not in there, if that's the case. Just because it seems to be the only way we can heal. Or, I mean, it's the only way that we can stop bleeding, and it takes a few turns for it to actually be able to be taken out, so. Dump, 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 dump. Point of interest down here to the right. Old man really lived in a bandit forest? Well, I mean, you know, he was an alchemist. That's just a deer. I mean, at least we're getting lots of good mushrooms. I suppose here's the thing. When you're an alchemist, it also helps to live in the woods because there's lots of plants nearby that you can gather. This sudden fog is worrisome. Wow, that guy spotted me instantly. What do you have equipped? Some sort of halberd. A turncoat. Ooh. It's just blood. You got lots of it. Let it bleed some. All alchemists are bandits? I mean, maybe. The Alchemy Guild is going to bar you from their local free potions. Whoops. Screwed up my time in there a little bit. Yeah, that guy hurt. Those were not small hits. Common two-handed axe. A purse. Okay, I'll just take a moment here. Yeah, I guess the problem with storing all my healing items in my bag is that I can't just use them at will. I low-key kind of want to keep this old remedy book on me, as it seems useful. Right, so maybe it's better that I just use this for storage of other things.
Hey.
I love the hay.
Hey.
Hey. Come get some. What is that they do? Mighty Swing. Empowers other abilities, granting them unique properties. Counter chance minus 200. Ah. But they're staggered. So they make it really hard for me to counter them. These guys got good gear. I mean, I guess they're like ex-military guys. They're turncoats. Oh man, my poor work gloves are all donked up. Why is everybody locking their chests? It's very frustrating for those of us who want to rob their chests. Plain earrings and nails. Oh, we'll take that. Nothing in the soup pot. Nothing in that chest? Well, glad we didn't waste the time then. We'll head down to New Orchard. Because it seems like maybe we can potentially cash in some stuff there. Or at the very least, just figure out what's going on there. There is certainly a lot of wandering through the wilderness in this game. No, can leeks go in here? They don't count as herbs, do they? I suppose I could just use this on my armor. Yeah, why not? Pick up my leeks. All right, one more down. Having our little caravan to get around easier is going to be really, really nice as we keep upgrading it. Locking empty chests, leaving stuff in unlocked chests is the favorite habit of the RNG. This apples. Free apples. Oh, I guess there's also this taxi cab guy. Sells drugs. Elven drugs. Ooh. That's the fancy stuff. I suppose you're the owner by the will of the host. This guy basically just found this place. All the people were dead, so he was like, I guess I own it now. Pails of cider. Foraging supplies. This guy sells soups and salves as well. He'll buy my mushrooms, but I don't really want to sell him any. Right, I guess not really anything that interesting here. Is this free? Thanks, homie. That's very cool of you. Extremely grateful. I'll have to make sure that you waste the one lockpick. I mean, here's the thing. I could just buy a crowbar. This trader doesn't have enough money to buy my stuff. What if I paid you some money to repair things that I owned? Now, I can't store that in a chest or in my like alchemy bag, but we're gonna bum out the poor priest so much. He was like, we need this herbalist because I can't keep up with the demand of everything. I found an old book on herbalism. Maybe you'll have a use for it. I was taught medicine during my student years, but it was so long ago I've already forgotten most of it. I didn't learn much to begin with. I'll give this book a read. Perhaps it'll shake up my memory. Nice, 50 bucks. Also, I found your herbalist. Looks like our village will have to do with a competent healer. Take this for your troubles. What are you selling? I got enough money for that, but I don't think it's a good idea. It cost $1,000. The upgrade for the caravan costs $1,000. I might as well identify this. Acidic healer staff. I mean, maybe somebody will buy it. This guy will buy it. Why not? I might as well also just sell the knapsack here. Like, technically it allows for a different arrangement of things, but... This guy's just money. Sell off this extra purse. I think everything else here I want to keep. I don't really want this war club, but it's also not really worth a lot of money, so I could probably just chuck it on the ground. Depreciation price. Yeah. Things that are damaged don't sell very well. Southern outpost. I guess we just gotta walk back there now. Oh, maybe we do this like Raven's post job. What should I expect there? A necromancer. 600 crowns. Well, that's half the price what you paid me for the last stuff. If I do it in a single day, I'd get paid 800 crowns. All right, let's... I don't have that much confidence in myself, so I'm gonna eat my soup. Maybe I can just ask this guy to take me there. Oh, no, I cannot. All right. Better get more blessings. Thank you. That is one thing I am definitely forgetting to do on the regular basis. Oh, I was wondering when I'd see you again. That herbalist book turned out to be great help. Take a look. I already gathered a bunch of herbs. If you need them, I sell them for dirt cheap. He also sells foraging supplies for 300 bucks. And a sickle. He's also selling this now for 600 bucks. What's my fatigue? Spell power lowers as it goes up. 12%. I also don't cast any spells, so... Pretty much all I do is hit things with my sword. Actually, I guess most of what I do is block things with my sword and then hit things in return. But it's proven to be a pretty effective system. I do hate that I can't just drag and drop things straight into the bag, but... Some skills have a cost. Yes, yeah. Just like the energy cost. Oh, I guess that goes up with fatigue. Well, I mean, we're not very tired, so... My only concern is that the last 2 skull plates we had to do, I had to run in and out of it a few times. I'm also realizing I haven't saved in a while. He says, going into a 2-star crypt full of a necromancer that he's never fought before. I mean, it's half the value of the last place, though. It's got to be half as easy, right? That's how quests work. Yeah, man, this place looks spooky as hell. Ba 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 da. Ba 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 da ba da ba. Ba 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 da. Didn't quite intend to aggro so many dudes at once. That guy's actually out of range. How do we feel about these? Low danger, restless peasant. Restless guard, medium danger. Okay, so far these guys are not a threat. Okay, I could be wrong. That guy did a lot of damage. That guy did a shocking amount of damage. Take the skull, it's smiling at you. I don't know. Oh, there's another zombie. Hey. Get as strong one-handed and almost as strong as your two-handed. Get a battle cleaver. Not really that good. I obey. Honestly, it mostly seemed like he just had a lot of HP. Nice. Loot. Check for traps. Thank you. That is something I often forget to do. Magic boots. I'm sorry, is that a ghost? Deals unholy and frost damage. Chance to immobilize and add fumble. Activates spectral haunting. While it's active, grants all received strikes and shots 20% fumble and minus 10% accuracy. When the effect expires, the wraith disappears and then materializes on a tile adjacent to the enemy and delivers a strike to them. Hitting the target increases the wraith's max health by 20% and permanently grants it 3% crit chance. It does say he is low danger. Okay, there's obviously also something big going on behind it there, so... Oh, it's a well of souls I have to destroy, probably. That's probably what that is. It's a good thing we prayed. Does feel like probably a good idea right about now. Okay. Okay. That wasn't too bad. I love that I'm just trashing this place. Does it keep making wraiths every other turn? Oh my god. And a zombie? Good grief. Oof. We got heroism. We're in a bit of pain, though. Oh, yeah. That's the end of my healing items. What's a heater shield like? Oh, terrible. One thing, not so bad. 20 things, very bad. Okay, this thing does not stop making ghosts. Dude, how much HP does this have? 25. The music is so intense. Little prudence. I mean, I feel like why not go into defensive mode here? Terrible, terrible. Okay. Need to rest for a minute. I also don't really have any food. Yeah, I'm not like super the best prepared here right now. It spawns 3. Oh, okay. So it does like run out after a certain while. That's good to know. Hey. Trashing them. Eat all the mushrooms. It'll lower food gradually, but not a huge amount. But I need those mushrooms. I mean, there's a decent chance I find some food in here in this dusty old sarcophagus tomb. Nothing. Oh, an altar bell. Ooh. A magic helmet. Now all we need is a spear. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What are you? A small ghoul. I have not fought you before. Come down here and fight me. Stop being confused. I'm running out of abilities. All right, that wasn't too bad. More food in human dungeons, not so much undead. It's a pretty good trade, honestly. I think there's another wraith up there. What is this? 18, 9, 23, 14. Oh, so Hewing Strike is actually pretty cheap to cast. Uh-oh. I don't feel confident that I can kill 2 of these guys at once. But I guess I'm in it now. Okay. Maybe I should have more faith in myself. Weariness. I guess because my fatigue is going up. Got me a ton of food down here. Enjoy some brains, some lying around. Unless you like chewing on bones for marrow, I doubt there's going to be a lot of food. Gritty game. Don't have the willpower to play it, but I can certainly respect it. I mean, I can't imagine playing it on Iron Man. You cannot rest. Enemies are nearby. Is it another spooky ghost? It's gotta be, right? Oh, unless there's like somebody in there. Okay. Couple of coins. Couple more coins. Oh! More guards. You know what? I got quite a bit here. Let's go defensive. Let's go battle cry. Let's go parry. 57, getting the early crits. Can't complain. You gotta love it. Bones. Bones. So I assume somewhere in this place is also a necromancer.
Hey.
Which is worth keeping some memory of. Had like 100 HP. I feel like most things have 100 HP though. Uh-oh. A skeleton monk. Out. Oh, no. That was my fear. Yizatar the Perverted. He's got stolen essence. Using spells replenishes health. Repeated use of steel essence grants an extra stack of the effect. Up to 4 and refreshes its duration. Oh, yeah. No, I don't want this. He can resurrect undead. He can bind undead together. He can steal essence. And he has his own attack. I have like no energy or HP here, so I legitimately think I'm just juicing this right now. He's gonna resurrect like everything en route. I didn't really think that part through. I didn't really think that part through. Dude, I'm gonna pop back into Manshire. We know where the Necromancer is. We can certainly get in here and finish him off. We've got 2 of the wells down. We go back, we rest at the inn, save, eat, buy some more healing supplies, get a fresh blessing, and we're ready to party. An efficient choice. I mean, here's the thing is if I bum rushed him, I might have been able to take it. Because he wouldn't have had time to resurrect any other people. He would have only had that monk who wasn't doing a ton of damage. But I got scared. I got scared because it's been a really long time since we've saved. And I don't really want to lose all of our progress. Hello, what are you selling? You're selling a vegetable salad and root salad. You're also selling pancakes. I'll buy those too. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. What is our hunger rating? 38. Oh, man. Okay. That maxes me out there. We'll sleep till the morning. Pretty much brought back half the team. Yeah. Didn't quite go as I had anticipated. Sell that off. Sell that off. I'll sell you these earrings. Guess I'll buy that pretzel. Just in case we need it for later. Take a nice good sip out of the wine. The well. Buy some of those healing items. I don't really know that we need anything else. I guess we could get those identification scrolls. Praise the host. We are on the road. Sneak in that prey. Purchase. You've only got the one. Impact resistant hide boots. Well, my shoes are like destroyed at the moment. I guess I'm going to need to see a tanner if I want that fixed. Poof. It ain't cheap. Does this guy have any better gloves? Like, we have a magic belt. It's a garbage magic belt, but it is a magic belt. Maybe the blacksmith has some gloves we can buy. You convinced me to buy this game, dang it. Listen, that's what I do best. That's my specialty right there. Crafting kit, lockpicks. Breaks if the attempt fails. So these would actually fit in my backpack versus the crowbar, but... yeah, okay, I could buy splint van braces. Ugh, but they're very expensive. So I think we're just going to hit the road again here. Throw all our money in there. Bite to eat. A bone foot that I accidentally picked up. These peasant shoes say they're worth 50, but the tailor was only going to buy them for $1, so I'm actually just going to drop them. And we'll head back in. Crowbar never fails, though. Okay, so it's like 10 uses, but it never fails. That's good to know. You wanted to buy it, but no, you had to go with Apple as your system of choice? I mean, can you run a virtual machine? I feel like it's not the most complicated game in terms of resource usage. Accidentally grab the bone foot instead of your headphones when going to work. It's a mistake we all make once or twice in our life. Struggling to understand why you'd pick lockpicks over crowbars. I guess if you... is there a stat that affects lockpicking? Because lockpicks don't break when you use them. They also take up less space, so... ugh, I'm soaking wet here. All right, I'm gonna go straight for this necromancer. Where are you going, zombie? Bleeding. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. I broke his arm and he was forced to drop his weapon. Yes, come to me, ghoul. What? You can throw rocks? I didn't know you could do that. Bone throw. This guy is different. We didn't fight this guy before. I am realizing. Let's go for his hands. 7%. Okay, maybe we did. He just came back with the mean bean machine.
Hey. Hey.
I'm trying to bait whoever that was. Was the monk. Okay. This feels pretty good. I don't think the necromancer has any backup in here anymore. Another lost soul. So let's go defensive tactic. Angry shout. Parry. Go for the hands. And not take a single hit. We undead never do greetings? Get her! Something I'm considering doing when you do your next upgrade. I mean, honestly, if you're also just like looking for upgrades, go for a Steam Deck. They're like 500 bucks Canadian, and they're great. They run pretty much everything. 1 square is a big deal, I suppose, but guaranteed opening / disarm seems really useful. Yeah, it definitely makes the difference. Ooh, a bronze eagle, some gold earrings, and some cash money. A magic ring. This cloth and some other stuff. We can break this. I do wonder, like, am I destroying my sword breaking all this stuff? But it's probably worth it, even if I am a little bit. We are thirsty. Drank. Can anyone tell me if the random bones do anything for people in the game? Like, should you ever consider keeping them? Like just the bones you find on the ground? Oh, that was cool. We crowbarred open this little room. I can't imagine. They seem like they are deliberately a trash item. Probably, if I was to guess, is that there will eventually be a necromancy build that you could do. Speaking of builds, we leveled up. Will prevent cooldown duration and ability energy cost. I am kind of like capping. Like, it feels like I'm using a lot of my energy lately. Now, there are some skills that will help us with that. Critical strike, shots, and damaging counters replenish max energy. That's a good one. Two-handed sword counters replenish 6 max energy and grant minus 10% skill energy cost for 2 turns. Stacks twice. I'm gonna pick up that guy. Crank that door. Search that floor. Now this place is mostly a bust. No. If you're a spooky ghost, it's a good bet I know where the last location is. Especially if you are also a spooky ghost. Let's go one more. Now I can parry. Okay, so there should be one more spooky ghost back here. Here he comes. War cry, parry, smack, smack. Smack him again. Hey, that's 4 spooky ghosts. Can I walk across this? Is this not a trap? Oh, maybe it's a trap that's already been activated. Nice. Solid parry there. I think I'll wait for another parry. Could be now. Go for the hands. Figure out what to do with that in a minute. Let's destroy this first. Okay, our quest is complete. Oh, you're another monk. I'd love to grab this militia spear. You can go in there. You can go in there. I could just put that ring on safely. I mean, I don't know if this is worth anything. No. It is totally not. I love that when you know there's a trap there and your guy just can still accidentally step on it so easily. A rare two-handed sword. That's magic. All right, let's figure this out. Emeralds can go in that bag. The altar bell can go in there. I think we've already used the altar bell, but... Can rings or earrings go in there? Yes? No. This piece of cloth can be used to repair my gloves. Sure. And then... I can heal up these legs and hands. I'm gonna eat a chanterelle. Oh my god, dudes. This is massive. Watch me die in the next room. The inventory struggle is real. That's the truth. I feel like that's half the fun of games like this, though, is like trying to decide what's the stuff that you're going to take with you. I hate that you can't have this open at the same time. I guess I don't really need to take this battle cleaver with me for the moment, so... I'm just going to do this for now. I've been holding on to that for a quest, but I think we actually already have enough pieces for it. Don't need a candle end. Magic boots. Oh my god, dudes. This is a haul. We're talking serious business here. Desire to pick up everything is a psychological need to evade taxes. Listen, we all just have big loot goblin energy, and I don't think that's anything to be ashamed of. That's it. We got it. We got everything. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. We are rich men. We are rich in booty. I think it's a longsword too, which is even better. Guy in town's probably not going to have any identification scrolls, but that's okay. We're probably going to hop in the caravan and take it right back to the starting town. What do you mean decide what stuff to take with you? If you aren't over encumbered, you're looting wrong. Ask any self-respecting loot goblin. I mean, there is a reason I went straight for that backpack the moment I saw it. I was like, 12 more inventory slots. I could do a lot. I could take 12 more things with that. If you aren't dragging a heavy sack of loot, you're doing it wrong? I think so. I think that's the truth. Not needing too much repair should be a nice upgrade. I mean, it looks like it's in pretty rough shape. But we'll see. This staff, I don't know why I brought this staff back. It's not even magic. Ah, everybody's gone to bed. Well, everybody's gone to bed means at least we can sleep and save. Cash them out in the morning. Hopefully nobody robs me in my sleep. 7, 8? I think 8 is when people get up. What do you mean I can only sell these low-level health potions? I have 1 HP back when I have 100 HP. I might need it. Well, you just got to drink 100 of them in a row. It's very simple. Super straightforward system. Let's start with you. You won't even buy this. It's actually useless. Well, I don't know. Maybe this guy will buy it. Nope. He will buy the bronze eagle. And the bronze horse statue. And the silver clasp. Keep these nails. I think I need them for the caravan. He's out of identification potions. So no shot there. I guess we'll go see the mayor and cash in our quest. Probably should have done that first, because I think I get better prices. Reputation with Manshire, Denbury, and Bryn have all improved. I mean, I don't really want to do anything here until I have this stuff identified, so I think that's it for you. Probably sell this stuff off to the general merchant. Nice, dudes. We've actually got so much money, I almost have a full bag of cash. I'm gonna drop this. I'll keep this extra purse because it seems like we might actually just need it for money right now. Did we get some nice loot from the necromancer? Yeah, we got an emerald. And I think this magic ring. Jokum, hello. Is this a new game? It's been out for a couple of years, but it recently just got a major update. So I've been revisiting it in celebration to see all the new stuff. I also have not played it since very early on. I guess let's buy this pickled cabbage and this bread. Sell you back your bowl. I have a question, which is, can this guy take us to our caravan? I doubt it. But I'm really curious. No. Oh, okay. I see now. Cost 23 gold. He's got identification scrolls. Let's go. Use them on the boots as well. Thick splint boots with bleed resistance. And an armor-piercing crude longsword. Magical two-handed sword. It's mostly the same, but it does extra armor pen and spell energy cost is cheaper. I mean, we're still going to use it. Let's just see how much it costs to get repaired. He does have a belt that's not just a string. True. We also have a magic belt back home. This is 279 to fix. I'm going to do it. Because how can I not? We can sell off these boots. I don't know if this helmet's going to be worth it or not, but... it's not like a very fancy helmet. This is down to 500 bucks right now. But if I don't buy it... $260? I'm just short. If I didn't buy those healing herbs, maybe. I want the $1,000 so we can get our follower. That's enough. All right, I'll buy that foraging stuff. I think it is going to maximum bankrupt me, but I'll have 23 gold left over. That's okay. We'll have somebody who can hunt for us and other things. Not keeping a backup weapon? We actually have a backup weapon. We have a little sword and shield. But, yeah, I don't really like using them. Our backup weapon should probably be a two-handed mace. If we ever find one of them. Caravans and followers. The game got a few updates. Yeah. The caravan system and the followers are like the big ones. Because basically you have a little camp you get to upgrade. There's reasons to collect everything on the map now. Especially like to drag it back to your guys. And it also allows you to fast travel around the map too, which is really nice. I don't quite know how the followers work yet. I've read a little dev blog about them, but that was about it. Here we go. I love the way our little guy moves. So let's put this in here. Let's put those in, that in, that in, that in. All my mushrooms. Guess I could put all these away. That altar bell, this guy. You can go. I don't know. I guess the pretzel is not a bad idea to keep there. Move, 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 move. Move. I'm severely running out of storage space. Are there any upgrades we can get right now? A toolbox will allow us to build a workbench, allowing us to craft consumables. Okay, that would be huge. If we get a shovel and a sickle, we can get a foraging table. Allows followers and Varen to occasionally collect herbs, berries, and mushrooms, depending on the camp's biome. Special spices, alchemical apparatus. I need the altar for that. We need quality reins, sturdy wheels, sturdy chest. Okay, so I think probably the altar and the toolbox, the shovel and the sickle are the next things we want to look for. About the caravan followers, I have the gold for the ranger's cart. It's been a while since I've talked to Ernest, not that there's been good reason to, and he's quite a recluse. He lives deep in the Lord's Forest along with his daughter. Head there and lay down our offer. Just take it slow. The host be my witness. The last thing we want is him mistaking you for a brigand. All right, well, I guess we're going east. We could pass by New Orchard. This will explore a bit of the roads. I mean, if I just dropped 1,000 grand on him, I definitely want to get that done as my next priority. So why don't we take a little rest here, just so we can save, and then we'll end the video there. It's perfect timing for it. We'll end the video right there, and we'll join us again tomorrow for a little bit more Stoneshard. In the meantime, thank you. I hope you've been enjoying our adventure. Let's go get the ranger next time.